Namaste, Jai Hind, Vande Matram. Welcome to this edition of The Right Stand. I'm Anand, Narasimhan. Weeks after Justice Swaminathan passed the historic judgment allowing the Deepam to be lit at the Deepathoon at the Tiruparankuntran temple in Madurai, he's spoken out after much tussle, turmoil and discord over his landmark order. The Madras High Court judge, Justice G.R. Swaminathan, expressed personal disappointment over the issue. Now, speaking on the controversy, Justice Swaminathan said he wondered why the Deepam issue was repeatedly being linked to him. He said he had initially felt happy when he heard that the arrangements were being made to light the Deepam. However, later he learned that the lamp would not be lit on the Deepathoon pillar, which left him disappointed. The DMK maintains that Justice Swaminathan is backing a particular ideology and he is speaking like an RSS man. The state government had no objections when the flag was hoisted atop the Dargah on the 21st of December, but raised questions when it concerns Hindu faith, and that too a matter that passed the test of legal scrutiny and had an order not just from Justice Swaminathan but also from the division bench of the Madras High Court. Now, as the state gets away with appeasement, will there be divine justice soon with the lighting of the Deepam on the Deepathoon? That's the question that we ask, because Justice Swaminathan also said the same, that I believe sometime in the near future, the lamp will be lit at the Deepathoon too.
The தீபத்துக்கு என்ன பொருத்தம்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. உங்களுக்கு எத்த போறாங்கன்னா ஆண்டமாக தீபத்தை ஏத்த போறோம்னு கிளம்பினேன். உடனே எங்களுக்கு யார் அவதான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஐயா நீங்களே ஏற்றக்கூடாதுங்க ஐயா, உங்களை ஏற்ற அனுமதிக்க மாட்டாயா, உட்காருங்க அவங்க இடத்துலயே அப்படின்ட்டார். உடனே ரொம்ப ஏமாற்றமா போயிடுச்சு எனக்கு. பரவாயில்ல, தீபம் ஏற்படி நான் வரும் உறுதியா நம்புறேன்.
He being a judge, I expect from him judgments, not BJP propaganda. That much I can say. He must talk like a judge, but he is speaking like an RSS man. What can I do?
T.R. Ramesh now joins us. T.R. Ramesh, namaskaram. Thank you for your time. We'll have our other guests also joining us in a minute. We're waiting for Vinod P. Selvam, Pulla Rao and Dr. Anand Ranganathan. But T.R. Ramesh, the matter is currently with the Supreme Court. The orders stand reserved now for how many days?
It's more than a week now. Before the vacation began, in my opinion, the matter is before the division bench of the Madras High Court.
Okay.
Not before the Supreme Court. Orders are reserved, as you said. There have been extensive arguments by many councils and senior councils, with at least three senior councils coming on the government side.
And the Kartigai Masam is almost over.
Kartigai Masam is already over. We are now in Garuda month, or the Margari. As pointed out, maybe in the near future the Deepam will be lit. And that's the aspiration of every devotee, every worshipper of Lord Subramanian.
Was he speaking like an RSS man, T.R. Ramesh?
See, what he said was, he was speaking in a function where a book was being released, and the function is to glorify the Ramayana in Tamil. Okay, where the organizers had lit the lamp, and the honorable judge was of the impression he was also to go to the stage and light the lamp, but he was told, no, the others are lighting the lamp. So he jokingly said that there's something problem with me and the lighting of the lamp. Hopefully it will be lit in the future, near future. But that is not like speaking like an RSS man. There is a saying in Tamil, the man who fears darkness sees a snake in everything. So whatever the judge says, and whatever he says about Deepam, the DMK and the coterie wants to make it as if the judge is speaking like an RSS man, the judge is not fair, the judge is not being a judge, etc., etc. But completely unfounded, completely baseless. He is one of the finest judges in Madras High Court. And the lawyers across Tamil Nadu know that as a fact. cutting across lines.
The thing is,
what
what the DMK has been able to do is, by making Justice Swaminathan the villain or the scapegoat, this one in this, they have been able to totally sidestep the issue of the Deepatun. The actual issue is the Deepatun, Pularauji. And the fact is, if the Deepatun was a problem, but hoisting a flag atop the Dargah was not.
And the two on the holy tree belonging to the temple. So the every temple has a particular tree as its holy tree.
Yeah. So
they hoisted the flag on that particular tree, and it is not an innocent act.
So how is that all right, Pularauji? If a state is supposed to be secular, then they should have said no activity around that area till the time this matter is settled. And how is it? And how is it that a flag is hoisted atop the Dargah and flags are put on the tree, holy tree belonging to the temple, and there is no unrest, there is no communal disharmony. But to light the lamp, there will be massive communal unrest and disharmony. So who is not secular here and who is not tolerant here?
As you rightly said, the matter is before the Supreme Court. They'll give a decision today, tomorrow, day after, maybe after the vacation. In the meantime, as you also rightly, we heard our friend there, is it not whether the judge is nice man, not a nice man, he shouldn't talk. He's become the speaking judge. If all the judges talk like this, what happens in this country? The 1,200 High Court judges. And then they claim they have the right.
Speaking like what? A judge does not have the freedom of speech. A judge cannot go to a public platform or a public event and say his mind, speak his mind. No. Why are you sidestepping my question, Mr. Pularau? I am asking you, if the state behaved in a secular fashion, then they should not have allowed any activity on the Dargah. How is it that a flag is hoisted atop the Dargah, flags are put about holy trees that belong to the temple? There is no unrest. There is no threat to communal societal harmony. But to light a lamp, there will be communal unrest and there will be social harmony will be disrupted. How is that logic?
You see, I have said it, and you were there, and I see Mr. Ranganathan. These are legacy issues. Laws intertwined with public sentiment, public opinion, public controversy of the public.
No. Who is this public who will disrupt law and order and there will be no. Who is
right and wrong?
Clearly, it's not the whole community.
No, it has to go slowly, step by step, unravel it carefully. Be patient. Don't expect the government. You see, the BJP government in the center does some things. We accept it. Elections have consequences. The same elections are held in other states. There are consequences there.
No. So how is it that this be patient and let it happen apply only to the Hindu devotees? Why were those who believe in the Sikandar Dargah not told, be patient, we will not let you hoist the flag, we will not put any activity, let the election decide. There are legacy issues. At that time, nothing like that was said, sir. Why?
You see, the Supreme Court will now tell
No, I'm asking about the state here. This was not the court, it was the state.
Your questions, whether the questions you raise need to be answered or not need to be answered. Anand, non-answer will also be an answer. We just have to wait. All these issues are before the Supreme Court being litigated. And the definition of secularism is not very clear here, as it is in France and other places. We have a very, very
So there is one is defending the indefensible, second is shifting the goalpost. Now you are shifting the entire field altogether. That's what's happening, Pularauji. Wow. Okay, Dr. Ranganathan, Vinod P. Selvam is also with us. Yes, namaste to everybody. Thank you for your time. Yes, Dr. Ranganathan.
No, very quickly, good evening, Anand, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Before I come to the main thrust of the thesis that is at discussion, I just want to ask a very simple question. Is it or is it not a fact that the decision of the honorable judge has not been stayed?
Yeah.
Now, if it has not been stayed, why has it not been followed by the state? It is a direct violation not only of the original decision of the judge, but also of the two-judge bench that looked into that decision. Now, it is all very well for somebody to say Supreme Court is looking at the matter. Supreme Court has not judgment, for heaven's sake. There is contempt upon contempt happening, and every day you prolong it, not following the decision, you are furthering the contempt. If the matter had been stayed, yes, you could have said that, look, the state need not give directions for the lamp to be lit. But the decision has not been stayed. I mean, this is bizarre. What more evidence, Anand, do we need? That we are living in a banana republic. And I am sorry, but I fail to understand why the Honorable Supreme Court has not clarified on this point. The decision has not been stayed. Light the lamp, and then you come to a decision. Whether it was right or whether it was wrong, that happens after the lamp has been lit. It's just bizarre and absurd. Now let me come to the decision. Number one, please tell me point blank, what is it that the Honorable Judge Swaminathan has said that is communal? Name me one word in his judgment, in his order, in his utterances. He has followed the law to the T. He has followed 4 previous civil court, privy council, 2 high court judgments to the T. He has included the fact that the NOC was given by the Dargah. He has included the fact that personally the distance of the Deepatun from the Dargah has been checked. It is beyond 15 meters. What are we doing out here, Anand? I'm so sorry, but this is beyond absurd. This keeps the blood boiling. And this is the reason why we are a banana republic. The Supreme Court is looking at this judgment. It's not looking at the state violating the judgment.
Even before the Supreme Court, the division bench of the Madras High Court, which has reserved the order for more than a week, has not opined on the fact that there is no stay. The division bench actually said that we find nothing wrong with the judge's orders. Go ahead and implement it. They also then said, okay, go ahead with additional forces. And even that has been overruled by the state. Vinod P. Selvam, how is it that there is no outrage about this?
Please.
The outrage is very much there, Anand. The outrage in the streets of Madurai, the streets around Tirupparangundram are very evident. But unlike the DMK, the other political parties do not believe in trying to create a communal disharmony in the state and cause communal tensions. It is very unfortunate that the Chief Minister, who is talking about rights of minorities in other states, has very conveniently forgotten the rights of the majorities in Tamil Nadu. The people in Tamil Nadu are very staunch believers of Lord Muruga, and Tirupparangundram happens to be the first house of Lord Muruga. It is very unfortunate that even after the High Court has intervened and the order has been given, it is the HRNC, the Hindu Religious Endowment Board, which is supposed to be making sure that the beliefs and the faith of the Hindus are being safeguarded, is going on appeal in the courts against an order where it is said that the lamp should be lit on top of the hill. Let's not forget that the same DMK, under the same DMK's regime, an attempt was made to rename the hill as Sikandar Hill. Now, Sikandar is a name of an invader who came from somewhere at the northwest frontiers and who had destroyed a lot of temples in the south. And the DMK's, under the DMK's government, an attempt was made early in the June-July months to rename this Tirupparangundram hill as the Sikandar Hill. So the DMK has been trying to cause communal tension over the last few months, and also with the elections coming nearby, they believe that the only way they can win this election is by appeasing the minorities and by getting the minority vote bank in their favor by making it seem like they stand up for them. In reality, the DMK has not done anything for the minorities.
No, whether they have done something for the minorities or not, whether they are trying to use this as a deflection action, but the other parties in Tamil Nadu have also remained silent about this. Your own partner in the NDA, ADMK has kept quiet about it. The other person who comes, who claims to be the future of Tamil Nadu, Ilaya Talapati Vijay has also not said anything about this. He believes this is a communal issue, it's not worth it, it's not worth attention. So, where are the political parties who have said it's a court order? Court order.
Why is Vijay silent, Anand? Why is Vijay silent?
Yeah, not just Vijay. Why is Mr.
Edapadi Palaniswamy? No, he had clearly put out a tweet that the High Court's order should be adhered to and the lamp should be lit. He has clearly put out a tweet very long back about this particular incident. And let me tell you about the alliance. The alliances are all based only on the electoral merits. as far as the BJP is concerned, the BJP will continue to voice out for the majority of this nation, and we will never give up on the rights of what is right. And the Hindus deserve that the lamp should be lit, and we will be standing up for this, whether we have an alliance or not. This is on us. It is on us to make sure that the rights of the Hindus are being safeguarded, and we will fight till the last breath to make sure it is being done.
Here, what I am trying to say, Vinod P. Selvam, is not even the rights of Hindus or one particular section of society. This is pure constitutional mandate. Respect for the judiciary is sacrosanct. It's applicable on every person.
Sorry to interrupt, Anand, but
yes.
this is not a Hindu-Muslim issue at all.
Of course.
This is an issue of justice.
Yes.
How is this against Hindus or for Hindus or against Muslims for
Of
Muslims?
course.
It's an issue of following the court order, sir.
Correct. The issue is that there is a
what
court.
I'm saying
There,
is
no,
the
issue
DMK
is
even
there is a
willing-
you may look at it from a devotees and a Hindu prism, and that's your prerogative. What I am saying is very clear that there is a court order. The respect for judiciary is paramount. Vilifying a judge is again trying to hold the judiciary to ransom. 56 plus former judges have written a letter saying that you cannot hold the judiciary to ransom and you can't point a gun and threat of impeachment. The parliament has not done anything about the impeachment motion, and the session is over. The courts are, despite, they have not stayed the order, they have not stayed the ruling of Justice Swaminathan or the ruling of the division bench of the Madras High Court. They have not stayed the ruling. Despite that, this has not been implemented. They have not held the government in contempt either. So what is happening is a travesty of law, and this travesty of law, had it happened, T.R. Ramesh, in an Uttar Pradesh, what would have happened? What would these very parties have said?
Happening.
Not implementation of court order.
See,
That's
the
not happening.
DMK is even willing. The DMK is even willing to take on the risk of going against the judiciary. And for the DMK, this is not about anything else. It is just about the election. It is about vote bank politics, and that is why they are even willing to go against the judiciary for that particular cause.
Had it happened in Uttar Pradesh, they would have called the United Nations Security Council meeting.
1 minute. Uttar Pradesh Supreme Court has given a clear order on bulldozers. Has Uttar Pradesh government honored it?
Yeah. Uttar Pradesh government has honored it. It has honored it to the letter. It has honored it to the letter. It has honored it to the letter, sir. It has dotted the I's and crossed the T's to the letter and spirit, sir. And I'll tell you what, it's quite rich. It's quite rich coming from you when you don't have you are not questioning the DMK about not implementing a court order. They have not even been able to procure a stay on the order. They have not even, Mr. Pularao, they have not even been able to.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Rao, but when you say
again 1 minute, shifting the goalposts, there is no other instance where a sitting chief minister and the state has overruled the orders without procuring a stay. There is no current instance in the last 12 years of an NDA government doing it. But this is a right living example of a government, its leadership, a state overruling the orders of the court, trying to impeach the judge, and the parliament and the speaker also not opining about it. This is all very visible.
Anand, just 10 seconds. Give me an instance. Give me an instance where a court or a judge or the Supreme Court has said that the UP government under Yogi Adityanath has not followed the Supreme Court order. There is no equivalence out here, Mr. Rao. Here the High Court has started the contempt proceedings because the High Court order has not been followed. When you say Yogi Adityanath is not following the court order, tell me an instance of a court saying so. It's all very well for you to say so, but give me an instance of a court saying so.
Let me just intervene 10 seconds. When the Supreme Court has shown no urgency and has not given any interim directions, governments across India, including the central government, use an administrative latitude. I'll tell you, when
the matter is okay. TR remains. No, so in this case it is you are saying administrative latitude. Wow. So 2014 Chidambaram temple orders not followed. No, they have not been implemented. The Chidambaram court temple, every order against the Tamil Nadu state that has been passed by the courts, especially under DMK rule, have not been implemented or followed.
Anand,
And despite that, TR Ramesh, yes, TR Ramesh.
See, on 21st August 2025, Division Bench of Madras High Court ordered the Commissioner to upload the audit reports of 50 temples, 50 top income earning temples. Till date, they have not obeyed the court. What's wrong in uploading the audit reports of the temples? The audit is carried out by the HRC department. Why are they afraid to upload the audit reports? They have not obeyed the court orders when they go against them, especially in temple matters, especially in Hindu matters. And this is for everyone to see. There's no denying it.
So how is this? The other thing, Vinod P. Selvam, the BJP has failed to nationalize this matter or raise this issue of contempt against the judges, disrespect to the judiciary. They watched as 109 MPs moved to impeach this judge. There was no response from the speaker either. The government could not even ask the speaker to summarily dismiss this impeachment motion. There was far greater alacrity shown in the allegations against a corrupt judge against whom the entire impeachment motion was dropped than what is shown here for Justice Swaminathan. So, what kind of constitutional rights and morality? Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you for asking that question.
It is an utter shame that political parties, including parties like the Shiva Sena, who have at one point of time stood up for the rights of the Hindus, today have all signed against the justice just because he passed an order which is absolutely right in every sense. The HRNC themselves have gone and told that the practice of lighting the lamp in Tirupparankunram was there till 1862 till the British came here. And once the British came to power, a lot of things had changed. And it doesn't mean that we have to stick to what the British did to us. It is time to reclaim our past. It's time to reclaim our history. And that is what we are doing right now. And just because a judge had passed this order, all the members of the India Alliance had come together and signed against the impeachment of this justice. It only goes to show the mindset of these individuals. The India Alliance stands against India itself. It stands against the idea of India, and that is what this goes to show. Without even understanding the crux of the matter, they have blindly gone ahead and signed this impeachment motion. So today, it is very clear that the vote bank politics comes beyond the country for these people, comes beyond nation for these people. It is just like how none of these members have reacted for the lynching of the Hindus happening in Bangladesh. So it is very evident.
109 MPs came together to move an impeachment motion. What did the government of the day do in Parliament, sir? Did they move the speaker to summarily dismiss this?
I lost you.
I said, what did the government of the day do in Parliament, sir? Parliament session is over. What did the government of the day?
That is the question that should have been asked.
What did the government of the day do? TR Ramesh is saying 21st August there were orders passed by the court. Did the BJP raise this issue in Tamil Nadu of repeated contempt actions by the state? But my point is that while you are accusing Mr. Vinod P. Selvam, the opposition of playing vote bank politics, the charge lies on you too. Are you also not trying to feed on Hindu sentiment but not allowing this issue to rest, by allowing it to continue to keep the pot boiling? Why hasn't the BJP moved court and said no, take the state to cleaners on contempt? Don't sit on the order. Why hasn't the NDA turned around in Parliament and urged the Speaker to summarily dismiss this impeachment motion rather than holding it abeyance till the time Parliament convenes again?
The leaders of the BJP, the leaders of the BJP, including the Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah and Sri Anurag Thakur, these are the people who are not from Tamil Nadu but who stood up for the rights of the people of Tamil Nadu. They are the ones who spoke in the Parliament. They are the ones who shut down the MPs of the India Alliance who were talking against this issue when the impeachment motion had come up. They are the ones who had spoken about the truth for the entire nation to know. Today a national news channel is debating Tirupparankunram is because of our leaders going and standing up for the people, for standing up for the rights, for standing up for what is truth. So we have been standing solid against the DMK's MPs. Even in the month of July, when an ally of the DMK Nawaz Kanin, MP from Ramanathapuram, when he tried to take meat and beef on top of Tirupparangundram hill and have his food there and make a video. It was the BJP who agitated, it was the BJP who protested against that particular move, and we ensured that we have maintained the sanctity of our temples. So it is the BJP who is standing against the DMK, who is standing up against the DMK to make sure that the government doesn't fail the majority of the state in various issues. The DMK has demolished over 161 temples, and their MPs and their ministers are proudly talking about it.
Here is my issue with this.
Anand,
It's not that that's your prerogative that you decide to stand for the majority of the country, etc., and for the Hindu beliefs and devotees' rights. But more importantly, you should have stood for respect for the judiciary and the fact that this
Anand,
is not emergency. The fact is that the court cannot be held to ransom and held at gunpoint, and the opposition, and especially a key member of the opposition, that is DMK, was doing it. That is something that should have been opposed, and that's not being opposed vehemently. It's been purely on about Hindu faith, not about the Hindu faith. It's about a court order, and that court order should be respected. Dr. Ranganathan, have to wind up. Yes, Pularauji after that. Yeah.
No, with due respect to the BJP spokesperson, it's a very simple question. Do you or do you not support that the central government, because the judgment has not been stayed, so officially it has to be followed? Do you support that the central government should send in paramilitary forces for Hindus to allow the lamp to be lit? Yes or no?
Vinod Selvam.
After the issue had happened, it was evident that the courts themselves had sent the CISF to go and to make sure the lamps were lit. But then the DMK tried to ensure a very, very, very long battle on this front, and things were going on. But today the BJP is determined, the BJP is going to make sure that at any cost, the lamp will be lit on top of Tirupparangundram. It's a promise we made to the people. And even today, if you go, the issue is not dead. The people are lighting the lamp outside every house in the village of Tirupparangundram, calling for that it should be lit up. And the BJP doesn't want to fall prey to DMK's plan. The DMK's plan is to make sure there's a communal tension, a communal fight which erupts in Tamil Nadu so that they can fish in troubled waters.
So
and the BJP doesn't want to fall prey to that plan.
Correct.
The BJP is ensuring that the order will be happened through the court, and we will ensure that it's being enforced.
Vijay's TVK doesn't want to fall prey to the plan, but he doesn't want to be seen talking for the devotees' rights of the Tirupparangundram temple, but he's sitting
Sir, please don't compare TVK, because TVK is not even open their mouth to this issue.
Other religious platforms. The AIDMK former chief
Anand,
minister does not make a march or walk up to the Tirupparangundram temple or go there to pray and to show his solidarity. He just puts out a tweet and keeps quiet about it. You know what's happening, viewers? It's heads I win, tails you lose for the state, and what's lost is the system of justice, the process of justice, the respect of the court, the Madras High Court, the respect of a sitting judge and the division bench that upheld that judgment and so far has not stayed it. So what can anyone but expect but just divine justice?